I'm going to just talk about love and see where this goes. Love is so extraordinary. It's a co-creative experience, and even in a world that becomes so bound to normalcy and structured ways of getting things done that don't really seem to be related to a kind of benevolent, compassionate system of life that we would actually want to be a part of. Love is this universal experience that all human beings, animals, life is connected to. It very well may be the thing, to call it a thing is to marginalize it, but the energy, the intelligence that connects us all. And that is what I want to point towards in this conversation about love, this intelligence, this meeting, this alchemy, this frontier of consciousness where we let go of control because love cannot be controlled, where we release our expectations because love cannot be expected, where we allow ourselves to be over and over worn away the kinds of calluses that living in this body, in this human experiment, can bring down upon us. And when we immerse ourselves in love, we become these super beings outside of time, enraptured in bliss. And we know ourselves to be bigger than what we tend to believe of ourselves when we're alone. And that I want to touch on because there is this push-pull between, this kind of addictiveness of love, which I say is just the falling away of love because you only have had that intelligence available to you through another person. But what's missing there is a kind of personal self-reliance, this self-love, but that becomes so cliche because when we say just love yourself, it falls on deaf ears and blind eyes and numb sensory somatic systems. And it becomes meaningless to say love yourself. Because if you don't already have a habit of loving yourself, that's not just going to happen. And so you become addicted to what you call love, and you become needy and dependent. But that is the inverse of love. That is the void where love is longed for. And so let's really examine, let's explore, let's dive in, let's discover what is happening here. What is this love, and why do we find ourselves desperate for it, longing for it, clinging to it, destroying ourselves, our lives, our environments, our families, so-called in the name of it? But that's not it. Love is, it's this beautiful, creative intelligence that says, I see in you how I feel in me. And it says, maybe if we nurture this, it will grow. And it says, this feels good. This feels right. This feels natural. This feels easy. This is intuitive. And so is loving yourself. And loving yourself requires more than just you. It requires that you connect beyond just your mind, beyond just the concept of yourself, beyond just the idea of you, but to the somatic living experience that you are, the transcendent, limitless being that you are. Because you are not just an I, you are a we. And that we can take so many forms, as can the I. So what can those be? Well, there's I, the body, I, the mind, I, the spirit, I, the living intelligence. But that is also a we, because you are also living intelligence connected to life, the higher derivative of living intelligence itself. And to touch that truth as a somatic, felt experience of knowledge within the body, this expands our sense of what's possible. It expands our sense of who we are. It expands the very nature of what we know of consciousness. And that, to unhinge yourself from normalcy and to embrace that cosmic truth, that is love in the moment. That is creativity. That is no different than the recognition of, when I look at you, I feel something in here, something good, something natural, something right, something intuitive. But it is to merge oneself with larger intelligence than ourself, the planetary intelligence, the cosmic intelligence, the pan-human intelligence, the transpersonal intelligence of human to human, human to animal, human to plant, and so forth and so on. The recognition of the synchronous interconnectedness of all life, the wonder and awe of all of this symphony and orchestration of natural systems that just work. And to love yourself is the recognition that you're a part of all of this, and that is a somatic, embodied, felt experience that you can tap into at any time. And to love yourself is to explore yourself, to feel into the different parts, the nooks and crannies of your heart and soul and mind, and to fearlessly lean in to who you are, to fearlessly embrace your pain, to embrace your sorrow and your sadness and your joy and your talents and gifts, and allow yourself to be somebody that can become new, that can become different, that can die to your failures and die to your devastation and die to your heartbreak and die to your grief. And let fucking go. And to open up to your unknown, to open up to what you have forgotten about yourself and your life and your family and how you are connected to everything. The willingness to go beyond what is normal, what's acceptable, what is safe. That is a necessary ingredient of love, and it is a necessary ingredient of self-love. Because you have to be willing to embrace the unknown. Because love, when you become exceedingly comfortable, when you are being held in by your normalcy of routines, and you begin to become calloused to new ways, to different ways. You close off the openings for love to come in. And so what's needed is a kind of willingness to transcend that normalcy, to transcend that fixed, chronotic way of living, and expand to become so much more, and to explore the depths of yourself and all of the other selves around you, and to recognize that you share consciousness with other beings, with other humans, that by virtue of the fact that you can love this person, you can love any person, you can love any creature, you can love the whole entirety of creation, and in so doing, you do no harm. You are worthy of love yourself, of forgiveness, and this is the kind of self-reliance that it takes to really love, because when you can't love yourself, when you are so dependent and needy on another person to love you in order for you to feel okay, for you to feel expanded, to be great, to be more than just me. For that to become real, you must explore yourself. For that to be lasting, for that to be something that you can be responsible for, to not just destroy because you feel like you're not worth it. It requires that you navigate the realms within, that you go inside and you get curious, and you go outside and you get curious, because you need to reconcile your interconnectedness with all of life. You need to recognize that every moment is another opportunity for you to die and be reborn and be bathed in love. And it doesn't always have to be so dramatic. It can simply be an effortless willingness to let go of non-truth, of your attachments, of your stories, of your false beliefs that you're not worth it, or that you can't do it, or that you don't know how. Because the truth is, all of the knowledge you need for your life and your path is inside of you. And all of the love that you could ever hope to take in and experience and to give is all around you. So, what I'd like to say is, I love you for watching this video. I love you for going on this journey. And if you like this message and you're resonating with this video, please like and subscribe and share this with your friends, people you think would value from this message. And come on over to my website if you are in transition and you're looking to expand and get in touch with the inside world of who you really are and what's really possible for you in this life. Please come to my website, spencertribwell.com. There's a link in the info section below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you.